Hele livet så har jeg, og jeg tror jeg deler det med veldig mange andre nordmenn, vært veldig opptatt av regnskogen. Vi er jo generelt veldig glad i dokumentarer om naturen, ikke sant? Men regnskogene, de er trua. De er trua av avskoging. Avskoging kan skje på flere måter. Det kan være vedhogging, men det kan også være skogbranner. Vår neste deltaker ser på de økonomiske insentivene for regnskogbranner i Amazonas. Hvorfor starter vi skogbranner i Amazonas? Og han ser på hva politiske virkemidler som kan gjennomføres for at vi skal unngå disse skogbrannene. Ta godt imot fra Handelshøgskolen ved NMBU, Federico Camelli.
Last time I went to the Amazon, I was caught in a huge fire. I witnessed a largely untold story. Fires are turning the Amazon into a cemetery of dead standing trees. Official data says that in the last 15 years, half of the Brazilian Amazon burned. How much is half? About 7 times the area of Norway. But rainforests cannot catch fire naturally. All these fires are made by humans. Local people use fire in agriculture to produce food. But enormous damage occurs when these fires get out of control, destroying the neighboring fields and forests. I spent 5 months in the field, running experiments and surveys with more than 600 farmers. In my research, I want to understand the causes of the Amazon fires and how to stop them. To get a grasp of the problem, consider Maria. Maria is a farmer and produces cassava. To do that, every year she slashes and burns some forest. She first chops down the wood and lets it dry. Then she sets it on fire, and the result is clear and fertile land, ready to be planted. Maria has also some coconut palms. Coconut sells for a very good price and does not require any yearly fire. In the future, Maria wants to switch entirely to coconut and will not need fire anymore. Meanwhile, she takes great care that her fire does not burn the coconut palms. She spent 1 whole month just to clear fire breaks all around the area to be burned with a machete, so the fire will not escape. And this is Paulo, the neighbor of Maria. Paulo also produces cassava with fire, but he's not as careful as Maria. After all, if his fire escapes, he has no coconut plantation to lose. Summer is almost over. Paulo and Maria start their fire. Hoi! Paulo comes, tells Maria that his fire got out of control. They spend all night fighting the flames. In the morning, they see the damage. Maria lost all the coconut palms and gave up the project. At least she said, next time a fire occurs, I'll have nothing to lose. In my study region, 40% of the farmers suffered from these accidental fires only in the last 5 years. Those producing like Maria would earn much more than those producing like Paulo. But if these fires come, they can lose all their investments. And that's why fire leads to more fire. Why should I control my own fire if my neighbors don't and my coconut will be burned anyway? I'd rather produce with fire only and don't waste a month on building fire breaks. And this is the key of the problem. No one alone benefits from fire control or alternative techniques, but everyone would be better off without fires. Farmers are trapped in this vicious fire circle, and the Amazon forest burns, emitting up to 30 times Norway's CO2 emission in 1 year. How to stop the Amazon fires? In the next 4 minutes.
Publikum, ta fram telefonene sine og stemme på Federico. Okay, I have a really difficult question for you. What part of your research do you prefer the best? The time at the office in Ås or the fieldwork in Amazonas?
This is really, really nice, but the Amazon.
Andreas, a very energetic presentation, wasn't it?
Yeah, really theatrical. You had a lot of theatrical elements in your presentation, which was really lively and nice to be part of. You were also wandering a bit around between like the theatrical elements, and I would have wanted you to not do that and you just stand and tell what you're telling, and then do the theatricals as another thing. And you were also looking a bit sometimes down in the floor, searching for something, which kind of also lost me in some places. But all in all, fantastic with the moving around and using your voice in different ways. Yeah.
Nina?
I think you told the story absolutely wonderful. You introduced yourself, you're a witness, you have been there for a long time. You related to something that we can understand, the sizes of many Norways. And you also introduce cases, Maria and her neighbor. I have the same criticism towards you as before with Helene, that when you spend some time telling about the person, you bring in a case, tell us a bit more about who she and he is. Don't be stingy with the personal details. We need to have an answer to the question, who is Maria? Not only a producer But you did quite good, and I'm not sure what you do as a research, really. I mean, I could have more details, but you told it so beautifully, it doesn't matter.
Maybe for Nina, but Inga?
Yeah, your story was, first of all, descriptive. For me, it was a bit difficult to find out what was your research hypothesis about, because research hypothesis is testing out something that you want to find out, and it was a bit unclear to me, but it was highly relevant. No doubt about the relevance of your research. So, yeah, thank you.
And what score do you give Federico? 5, 6 or 6. Give him a warm applause.